here now, and I'm gonna put them in there and then drop off this restraining order first. And the sheriff told me last night that in the state of New Mexico, like, I'm offered like a temporary immediate custody, but I wrote on there because I had like an option of him not being able to see them at all until the court hearing, or can they, and then I wrote like he can have them on the weekends if he pleases, but has to return them, like me being nice, but how I always am. But like, so I wrote that on there, but I'm just so worried because he's threatened to like take the kids and run and like go to the reservation, and like, ooh, if he ever did that, I'm not like scared to fight and get my fucking kids. But I mean, he's threatened to like to take them and like run off and hide, and like telling your ass I'll fucking find you. But I'm not even kidding. But I'm like kind of worried dropping them off at the daycare right now because I don't know if he's gonna call and be like, are they here, and come and take them. But I mean, I'm going straight to the police, or no, I think it's the district court is where I drop this off at. And then after that, I'm gonna go to CYFD and see if they can help me with like urgent food stamps. So, and then after that, I'm gonna try and find like a seller or a buyer for my guns, which if any of you guys locally want like some guns, like let me know, because I need to pay my rent, and like I'm not gonna be picky about the price. I just want to like get enough for rent, which is $740. So yeah, I can't find my purse anywhere, and it has my license in it. I have a passport and like my social and all that, so I'm gonna go into the court and hopefully that's enough. I don't know where it's at. I went back to my apartment. I looked everywhere. It could be just like the place is a mess, and just because like I just moved in and all that and been too busy to like clean. But I mean, I don't see it, and I'm like kind of freaking out, to be honest, but I just need to get this over with. And I don't know where the hell it's at, but I know I went to the RV yesterday, and I don't know if I left it there, but I'm freaking out right now. But I mean, hopefully my passport's enough. I feel like nothing ever goes right. It's so frustrating. So I just got a restraining order, and I've been trying to do this forever, but it's just so scary to go in there and do that, because you care for the person even though they hurt you, and you don't want to get them in trouble. But it's like, I'm done hurting and I can't take it anymore. And so I got a restraining order. I did have a choice for him not to be able to see the kids, but I told them that he can have them Friday through Sunday, but there has to be a civil standby to get the kids, like by like a police officer. Like it has to be done at like the police station, and they have to do it. But I just can't even do it anymore, like the abuse and stuff. Like he's not allowed to contact me in any way, and it's just like, there's something else I want to get off my chest, but it's just like, I asked him for a divorce over a year ago, and in my mind, like the marriage was over. And I thought, like, I was so desperate to get like out of the relationship that I thought like if I got another guy involved, he would leave. And I kept trying to do things to like get him to leave me alone, like to go away. Like I just became so desperate. Like I remember like just laying there thinking like, is suicide the only way out of this? And it's just like, and like the last thing I could think about doing was maybe like finding another guy and maybe he'll like go away. I tried that and it doesn't work. Like it didn't work at all. Like I got another guy involved, like told him what was going on, like started dating him, and then like he just runs everybody off. Like he thinks I'm like an object, like that he has to control. Like whenever I try to get a job, oh no, you can't work. He doesn't want me to have any independence to get away from him. And it's just like, I know like this past year, like there really hasn't, the older the kids have gotten, he's gotten less physical because they're watching. But like I remember like there was times where like I would pray to God, like let me see the sun, and it's just like, I don't want to make him look bad, but it's just like he's threatening to go live on YouTube and like rat me out. But it's just like, I was so desperate. I was trying to like do anything possible to like just get away from him. So like he's probably gonna say I'm a cheater, but I was just trying to like do anything possible to get him away from me. And I thought like getting a guy involved would like scare him, like get him like away, because he doesn't, like abusers like this, like you ask them to leave, like please leave me alone, please, like I can't tell you how many times I've changed my phone number, I've moved in with my dad, my sister, like some of it's on the YouTube channel. Like there's times where I was staying with my sister. Why would I move in with my 2 kids and her 2 kids in a 1-bedroom apartment? Like I lied and said it was like something else, I'm just visiting, but bullshit. Like why would I do that? I've lived with my dad, like they've driven like 12-14 hours to come and get me, and like I hit some of his coworkers have had to help me, like because like he was beating on me and like getting drunk, and they had to go get me a motel and take me there, like with my kid. Well, that was just with Minnie at that time, but it's just like so many things have happened, and it's just like I've done nothing but hide and protect his image from his family, from like YouTube, from everybody. And it's just like now I'm the bad, he's trying to turn it around to where like I'm the bad one. But yes, this past year I've lashed out, and I've done like everything possible to try to piss him off to like leave me, like please leave me, like, and he's gonna try and make me look like the bad one, and I'm not. And I have proof, like that CYFD, like they investigated him, there's like DV charges. I'm sure you can look up public records in Wisconsin, like he has a warrant. Like I have so many people, like I know the truth. Like I have so many coworkers and like college classmate, like former college classmates that like knew what was going on, heard it, seen it, like old coworkers at Lowe's that had to deal with him constantly calling and showing up, like whenever I would change my phone number or whatever. It just like at this point, I don't even care how bad he makes me look, because this past year I have gone kind of crazy, like trying to get away from him. And like I tried to get, like, I don't want to go into detail, but like I know I'm kind of ashamed of that. Like I'm not like so badly wanting to get like in another relationship. I was just trying to figure out how to get out of this relationship and not make it to be where it was suicide. Like I mean I've thought about suicide to get out of this relationship because I can't get the fuck out of it. And the other one was to take my kids to my sister's and just leave and like disappear and be like homeless, because I just can't, like I can't get away from him. Like he, like even before we got married and had kids, I remember so many times like the cops being called like for domestic violences and me changing my phone number, and he always had some way of milking his way in. Like I'm gonna kill myself, oh my son died, oh I have issues from that, like please, like just be patient, like I have no one else. Like they know how to get to you, and it's just like I finally feel like I'm getting out of this, but I wanted to get that off my chest because he's gonna twist something and make it look like I have people to vouch for me, like so many fucking people like that know what he's done, and like that know behind closed doors the things that he's done. And yeah, I just want to get that off my chest. But yeah, and I'm freaking out right now because I can't find my purse anywhere, and I might have left it at the RV, which is where he's at drunk right now. I just got to the kids' daycare and he picked up the kids, and today he was drinking. And I know that for a fact because before I got the restraining order, he was so drunk. Like when I called him to ask if my purse was there, because I can't find my purse anywhere, he could barely speak to me because he was so drunk. And he was so drunk last night, and he doesn't even have the car seats. I have the car seats. He picked up the kids, and he's not even allowed. I have custody now, and so I'm freaking out, and I'm gonna call an emergency number and see if they can locate him. I'm like kind of like, I don't know, like scared to upload this vlog from today. Just like seeing like how emotional I got after I got the restraining order. I'm just like starting to feel guilty because I never wanted to make Wes look bad. Like I never planned to tell everybody what was going on. I just thought like in the perfect world we could separate and he could just be, what's the word, like compliant? Is that the word? Where they just choose to like, or they choose to well, they don't fight it, you know what I mean? Like I was hoping that he wouldn't fight the divorce when I asked him over a year ago, and I kept begging him. I printed like, where I went to the courthouse and I purchased divorce papers, but those ones, I can't remember which one was which, but I picked up divorce papers from the courthouse in Carlsbad, and I picked up divorce papers from the library, but they were different. So like one would be if he decided to like accept the divorce, we could be civil about it and it'd be like really like cheap and easy and fast. And the other one would be like if I had to have him served. and he just kept refusing to sign it. But anyways, like, I never planned to like tell everybody what was going on. Like, I never planned to do that. Like, but then just when he took all the money out and left me with no rent money and no food, and he hadn't seen the kids in over, you know, in a week. And I mean, I know that he was on the reservation for a couple of days, but he's been in town and not picking them up and just choosing to drink. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess I just felt like I got to that point where I had to just, I couldn't hold the burden anymore. Like, I had to tell everybody. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. I can't move on with my life if I'm sitting here. It's been over a year now where we've actually been separated and not actually together in real life. Like, me trying to move on, and we're faking it on YouTube, and I just couldn't take it anymore. But an update on what's going on is I got approved for food stamps and cash assistance because he took all the money out, and I get it tomorrow morning. But what sucks is I can't find my purse, and I only went 2 places yesterday where I actually got out of the car, and that was the RV and a doctor's office, which I don't see why I would take my purse off, because the kind of purse I have, it stays on, you know what I mean? Like, crisscrosses right here. But I have a feeling that I left it at the RV and Wes is lying and saying it's not there. So they have to issue me a new EBT card, which I will pick up in the morning. So I'm happy for that. And it's almost enough for my rent, what they're giving me. But my sister is gonna send the rest of the money for rent. So rent is taken care of. I just wanted to get that out of the way and then worry about food, because I'm sure like people have like food that they, you know, well, I mean, not now, I'm getting food stamps now, but like, but that was, the rent was what I was worried about. But I might still sell the guns just because I don't need that many guns in here, you know? Like, I probably plan on just keeping one, but that would be like good backup money like for next month, you know? If I sell the guns, I'm just thinking, yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna give it like, I'm gonna give her like an extra month in advance. But yeah, I'm sorry for getting so emotional, like after, like in the car where I was like talking about suicide, but like I wanted to wait until I fully got away from him, and it had been like years later. I wanted to talk about it, like just to help other girls like being in the domestic violence, but shit, it's already out there, you know what I mean? But it just sucks. Like, I've been with him since fresh out of high school, pretty much the only guy that I've been with, like, you know, I mean, like I said, we broke up a lot. Like, I kept trying to leave him, like in college, because I was like, man, this guy's crazy, you know? But it's just, he kept playing that, oh, my son died, like, I have nobody, like, I'm gonna kill myself. He would like send me pictures with like a gun to his head. And at the time I was so young, I would like just believe it. Like, oh my God, like, I gotta stay with him, you know what I mean? And every time I tried to leave, he'd just make me feel like he was gonna go kill himself. And I knew the day that I married him that he wouldn't be the last that I would marry, like, which is why I never changed my last name, because I knew that I would be changing it back. At least I would hope. Like, I hoped all these years, like, God, please let there be somebody else. Like, God, please let me get away from him. I mean, it's just like, why else would I not change my last name? Like, it's something I imagined my whole life, changing my last name for a guy, you know? Like when you fall in love with somebody, you want to like give them everything, and like, there's obviously a reason why I didn't, you know? But yeah, I just want to give that update. Oh my God, I can't believe that everybody offered to send me money and food and furniture, and I don't know, like, wasn't expecting everybody to do that. I don't want the vlog to be too long because it takes forever to upload, but there's just so much to talk about. But I can't even tell you, like, I'm like literally getting so many messages. I mean, so many, I can't even tell you the number. Like, I'm getting it on Snapchat, Instagram, both Instagrams, I'm getting it on YouTube, I'm getting stuff on Facebook. Like, somehow people are finding me on Facebook, and people are like offering, like, I think a girl, she just sent me, I just noticed it, but she sent me like a $25 Starbucks virtual gift card. And then my friend last night sent me pizza. My sister sent me pizza tonight. And then, like I said, people are offering to send like money, dishes, furniture. And it's just like, in my mind, for some reason, I thought that if I told everybody what was going on, that everybody was going to be like, well, he's Navajo, so let's go take his side, you know? Like, I'm not asking for people to take sides. I'm just saying I thought that, like, everybody would be, like, mad that we're splitting up. Like, mad, like, oh, like, at least Wes put that in my mind. Like, he was like, they're going to leave us. Like, if we separate, like, they're wanting to see a family. But, I mean, what's more important? Like, what's actually going on in real life and getting away from horrible things or making people happy on YouTube. But then it's just like, nobody cares. They're all like being supportive. Like, like people are telling me like, oh, I've been through it, you know, like, or, oh my God, so many people have like, they saw signs. Like, I had no idea that people saw that, but there are so many people saying that they saw signs, women and female are both saying that. But anyways, the update on the boys is Wes has them, and the sheriff keeps trying to serve Wes, and he's avoiding all phone calls and not returning voicemails. And he's gone to the RV, he's not there. I don't know where the hell Wes is going, but he doesn't have car seats, but whatever, you know. I told the police officer and the sheriff, that since he didn't know that he doesn't have custody anymore Monday through Thursday, it's okay. He can just have them, you know, it's almost Friday. So I told them, you know, it's not a big deal. He can just go ahead and keep them for the rest of the weekend. And, I'm not talking to Wes. I'm refusing to write him back or even talk to him because I'm not even allowed to contact him in any way. Like, we're both not allowed to talk to each other. And so he messaged my dad, and like, we're kind of like, my dad's being the civil person, like, in between, you know. And what was I gonna say? I got distracted. But I just told him, like, he can just have them for the weekend. Like, it's almost Friday. And I'm kind of, like, relieved because Wes hasn't seen them, like, in a week, you know? And I need a break. So I need to clean this apartment. It's a pigsty, and yeah, I just need to take care of myself because I haven't been eating. I've been losing weight. Like I straight up didn't eat anything all day long. All day long. Nothing. Nothing at all until I got back. So I'm just gonna like just try to take care of myself. Like I'm gonna try. Sorry, I kept getting calls. But that last one was actually the sheriff, and he finally served Wes, and Wes is trying to, oh my God, he's trying to get rid of the kids. Well, he tried telling the sheriff and lying that he has to work Sunday. No, he doesn't. He's laid off. He's laid off for like a while, and like he just ended the job and he's laid off like for weeks. He told me that, up to like a month. And even if he was working, he doesn't work Sundays. So I was just like, so I texted my dad and I was like, if Wes tries to give the kids back to me, tell him I'm out of town because I need a break and he just needs to be a dad for once and take care of those kids for one weekend. Like, come on, dude. Like, I need to get my apartment together. Like, I got like a person wanting to give me furniture. So like I want to get a table. She mentioned that she had a table, so I need a table, and I need to clean. I have things I need to do. Like, dude, I have like guns to sell. I have other things I might sell. Yeah, so it's just like whatever. But at least now he's served. And finally, 7 years later. But at least I finally got out of it. So, I mean, I've gotten out of it before, but then I would always go back. But I'm definitely not going back this time. Like, hell no. No. Never going back. Anyways, that's the end of the vlog, you guys. I'll give you guys an update tomorrow when I get, I'm nervous because I still have to pick up that EBT, and I'm just hoping that the girl told me that I can get an over-the-counter one. And I'm freaking out because I'm worried that like something bad's gonna happen and I'm gonna have to wait for the one that gets actually mailed to me, and then I'm just screwed again. So, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine, Brittany. So anyways, this is the end of the vlog, and I just want to thank you guys all for the support. Like all of the Navajos are like, I have like a bunch of Navajos watching my channel, like, and I'm not even Navajo, like, and I've got like, you're literally all the ones that are like offering furniture and food and groceries and money and all these things, and someone even like offered to whoop Wes's ass, which I said no, it's okay, but like But yeah, one of the Navajo girls, I actually call her my Navajo mom whenever I talk about her, because she's always like giving me like mom advice and like coupon advice and stuff. But she sent me a virtual Starbucks gift card. And I was like, oh my God, that's so freaking sweet. Like, I mean, it's so sweet. It's like, it's all Navajos doing this. All like, I'm white and you guys are helping me. It's just, I don't know. It's just so sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna get off. My eyes are like bloodshot just from all the stress. I was like in fighter mode. I was in fighter mode today. I was just like, I need to like get that rent. Like some way I need to like sell like literally anything. Like the African sell the MacBook. I mean, I don't care anything. Like the camera, like I need rent money. So I was just, yeah, just in fighter mode, going to CYFD and all that, just trying to get help. I mean, it's embarrassing to have to go in there, you know, like, it's embarrassing. Like, I'm not saying that it's embarrassing if you have to go in there and get help. I'm just saying, like, I had to tell them the situation, and, like, I had to tell, like, the secretary that, you know, and people were listening, and it's just, like, embarrassing. And then, like, in the lobby getting my kids today when he picked them up, like, without, you know, I was, like, had to tell her about the restraining order, and, like, it's just kind of embarrassing, like, you know, because I don't want a life like that. Like, I want to have like a husband that I'm proud of and that I can stand behind, and it's just embarrassing. But this is the end of the vlog, you guys, and I've got a whole apartment to clean, and hopefully I find my purse somewhere in this apartment. But bye, guys.